Look.
Hi. I'm having trouble getting into Teams, so I had to join with with my cell phone. So give me a minute, please.
No worries.
Okay, finally. How are you?
Good, good. How are you?
Doing great.
Yes, thank you. Sorry for the wait. I had problems with my computer, so I'm gonna share my screen. So I will be in charge of the class today, and we will be studying in short. Oh, this is working terribly. Oh, okay. Can you see my screen? Not yet?
Not yet.
I can see your screen, Miss Sophia.
You can?
I can.
Oh, okay, okay. Yes, this never happens, and when I have to teach the class, it happens. So, yeah, my computer is not working really good. Can you see it now? No.
No, Miss.
Why is this happening? What can we do?
Miss?
Tell me.
It's a PowerPoint, right?
Yes.
Okay. Probably if you...
Okay, there it is.
You can see your screen now. But not the PowerPoint presentation. Now
yes,
the
there it is.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm really sorry.
No.
Yes, this shouldn't be happening right now. Can you see at the top that it's like not responding?
Yes, yes.
Oh God. Bear with me, please. Okay, finally. Okay, so let's start the class with a little warm-up. If the slides change now. God. Why is this happening right now?
Miss,
Tell me.
if you have problems, I think would be better if you send the PPT for a, for a classmate, and
Yes.
classmate,
No, but it's working now. But if it thank you. It's working now. So for a little warm up, I'm gonna ask you some questions, and you have to tell me do you know would you rather? When you have to pick one option or the other. So the first, lose the ability to speak or lose the ability to read. What do you think? What do you think? A life without speaking or without the ability to read?
Maybe to speak.
Okay. There are no wrong answers here, so that's fine. It's just a little warm up activity, like to keep you awake. Next one. Would you rather read minds or teleport?
I would rather to teleport.
Teleport. Cool. Where would you go? I would like to teleport to Greece. Do you know Greece? Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna ask some of you. Axel, are you there? Or Lisbeth, maybe? Okay, Elizabeth Loyola, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Can you tell me your answer for this one? Would you rather give up all drinks except for water, or never be able to eat anything that was cooked in an oven?
Well, not a fan of sodas or juices, so I would say that give up all drinks except for water,
Okay.
as I rather prefer to eat.
Yes, because you couldn't eat, for instance, pizza or
Cookies.
well, you could, like, most of them are done in oven, so yeah, that would be difficult. Next one. Who's there? Maybe Fernando Ramirez? Are you there, Fernando?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Would you rather have unlimited international first class airplane tickets or never have to pay for food at restaurants?
The first, I think.
Yes. You would like to travel for free in first class? That's great. Okay, next one. Any volunteer? So the next one would be move to a month or be able to leave the city or town that you were born in. What do you think? The rest of your being able to live or to move to a different city or town every single month?
Move to a city or town every month.
Yes, that sounds fun, right? Like you will be able to get to know a lot of places. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Last one. So would you rather be very strong but not very smart, or be weak and incredibly smart?
Weak but incredibly smart.
Good.
I am
Good
already
answer.
very
Okay.
weak but not incredibly smart. So
But you will be very smart as well. So that's always good. Okay. Thank you, Daniela. So the agenda for today is that we will review strong and weak forms, and we will practice a lot. So you will be you will be busy this class. So let's start with a short review. Strong and weak forms. English is a stress-timed language, which means that stress syllables are equal in timing. In order to fit our words into this pattern, we tend to squash or compress other syllables or words occurring between stresses in order to keep up with the more or less regular rhythm. In other words, we usually, when we speak orally, yes, we tend to squash or compress or contract words in order for them to fit in the rhythm that English has. So, therefore, compressing or weakening some sounds is necessary to keep the rhythm of English. So, as I mentioned already, English is a language that has a specific rhythm. So, in order for us to be understood, we need to contract those words for it to sound more natural. Yes. So there are two good reasons why weak forms ought to be taught. First, teaching weak forms can help students improve their production of spoken English, because usually when you are learning a second language, the students tend to pronounce every single word very clearly, and as a result, the speech sounds boring or sounds from like it sounds unnatural sometimes or unintelligible. So it's best to use those weak forms in order for us to sound more native alike. Secondly, not knowing the weak form may inhibit students' comprehension of the English spoken by fluent speakers. So, in other words, if you don't really understand how weak forms work, it may be difficult for you to understand when English native speakers are speaking. Therefore, acquiring weak forms is actually very, very important. So using weak forms is a common feature of natural English. In a speech, it doesn't actually implies that you don't really know how to speak English, because usually there's this misconception that when you shorten words or when you speak like I'ma tell you something, for instance, that's an example. People usually think that they are speaking broken English or bad English, or they don't really know. But that's actually the way that native speakers actually speak. For instance, if they were to come to Chile, we would probably not be speaking like proper Spanish, right? We would be saying, for instance, ¿Cómo estáis? ¿Cómo estáis? So that sounds natural for us. It's the same with English. Any questions so far? No?
No, miss.
Thank you. Let's continue. So, who would like to eat? William, would you like to eat? to read. William?
Excuse me, miss?
Could you read the presentation?
All right, sure.
Thank you.
A weak form is the pronunciation of a word or syllable in a stressed manner. If spoken in isolation, the weak form of a word could probably be unintelligible. The difference between the two forms can affect meaning. Here is an example to show how strong and weak forms of a single word that can change the entire meaning of a sentence.
Thank you. Yes. So before I show you the example, it's important to mention that usually when you read the transcription, sorry, my dog is barking. When you read the transcription for the words, they will not really be in the weak form. So and weak forms are usually like more commonly recognized in a speech. So it's not apparent in writing, but in a speech, it's like drastically different. So here's the example. The first sentence that we have here is that John thinks that man is evil. So this version, and you can see the transcription of that next to it. So this version of the sentence with the weak or unstressed form means that John thinks that all humans are evil. So if we were to hear this sentence, we would think that he's saying that humankind or mankind is like they are all evil. And you may be thinking, okay, but it would be man are evil. Yes, but sometimes have you noticed when singers, rappers, or songwriters change the words in order for them to fit in the songs? So it's the same. Sometimes they change the words. It doesn't really matter if it's ungrammatical or if it's not the way English works. So this is a good example. You could hear this sentence, and then if we take the same sentence but we use the stress form of that, you would read John thinks that man is evil. In this version of the sentence, we would be understanding like we will convey the message, and we will think that John thinks that specific person, that imagining that he is pointing to someone, that specific person is evil. Okay, so that's why it is really important to weaken some forms and leave stress the ones that should be stressed, because the message will be conveyed easily, and you will be understand easier. So who would like to read this one? Maybe who's there? Julie? Yes.
Yes, miss.
Please.
The whole sentence? The 3 points?
Yes, the 3 points, please.
Okay, perfect. Strong and weak forms. In connected speech, many of the small words we use very frequently tend to take on a different shape, pronunciation form, the one listed in the dictionary. In the dictionary. Okay.
Yes.
All of these words belong to the category of function words. They are words that have little semantic of their own but tend to have more grammatical or referential
Yes.
function in relating content words. Function words are essentially words such as a pronoun, preposition, conjunction, auxiliary, etc.
Exactly. Thank you. So, in other words, for the first point, in connected speech, the small words that we usually use, they will change in the form that you will find the transcription in the dictionary. So, for instance, if you search up the word the determinate the, you will see the weak and strong form, but you will only notice the weak form when speaking, not in the transcription, or not in written. So those small words that I mentioned are in the category of function words. So you have content words and function words. You know them? You know there's a difference, right? So function words are the ones that, as it says here, have a little semantic, content of their own. So they don't really have content, but they are really important because they are the words that will connect the sentence and that will give meaning to the sentence. So those function words are essentially words such as pronouns, prepositions, conjunctions, and auxiliaries, etc. There are a lot more. So we will do a little exercise here. I will give you 10 minutes and ask you to highlight the content words. So for instance, I will give you the first one. So Mary would be a content word because it is a person. So it is important to understand the sentence or to understand the message. So that is a content word. But for example, in would be a function word because it is connecting the sentence. So I will ask you to write down those sentences, and to highlight, or yes, to highlight the content words and underline the function words. Okay, is it clear? Yes.
Yes, Miss, is clear.
Thank you. So 10 minutes for this, please. Okay. Are you ready or do you need more time? I know Daniela is ready, but did you finish? Hello?
Yes, miss.
I finished.
Okay, so let's check the answers. Daniela, could you please tell me the first two sentences?
Yes.
Thank you.
The first one, like a content word, I highlight Mary,
Mhm.
lived, England, and 10 years.
Okay, good. And the second one?
And the second one, I highlighted he, going, fly, Chicago, and next week.
For content word, right?
Yes.
Right? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Could please, William? Did you finish, William? Yes.
Yes, miss.
Could you please tell me number 3 and 4?
Yes. I'm going to say the content words.
Okay. Thank you.
In the third, I understand chapter and book.
Okay.
In the fourth, children, be, swimming, ocean, time, and next week.
Okay. Thank you. Now can Nelson, are you there?
Yes.
Could you please tell me the following two?
Usually John, eaten, lunch, college arrived.
Okay.
Best time, study, early, morning, late, evening.
Okay.
That's
Thank
number
you.
6.
Thank you. Who's there? Let me check. Camilo Roa, are you there?
Yes.
Could you tell me the following two, please?
On the sixth one, I highlighted the best. Study, early and morning, late, and evening.
Okay.
The next one, the trees, river, beginning, and blossom.
Okay, thank you. Catalina Rosales, are you there? Catalina?
Yes, miss, I'm here.
Don't worry. Can you tell me the following two, please?
Which number?
8 and 9, please.
8. For content. Our friend. I'm really sorry.
Don't worry. You don't have the answers?
No, because you told about the task and my kitten just woke up and I have to attend it.
Don't worry, that's fine. We will check them. Don't worry. Elizabeth Mejias, could you tell me 8 and 9, please? Is Elizabeth there?
Yes. Which one?
8 and 9, please.
Okay. Maybe B, 2, that, 2, and the.
Okay.
And wait, I can see the 10.
Oh, you can see the last one?
Yeah, and now I can, maybe away. I am not sure about it.
Okay, don't worry. We will check them. So let's go answers. So why I made you do this task is because usually weak words are the one that are a function, as I mentioned before. So usually the ones that are underlined here, that you can see underlined, are the ones that will be weekend. So, for instance, you could listen to someone say Mary's lived in England for 10 years. So usually those words are the ones that are weakened when we hear someone speaking English. So yes, these are the answers. I don't know if you want to check them, but we can read the sentences and we can try to weaken the forms. So for number 2, who would like to read number 2? I know it's not easy and to read them weekend, but you can try, and there are no wrong answers here, so don't be worried. Can Lisbeth, are you there, Lisbeth?
Yes, I'm here.
Could you read the second one as you think how it should be pronounced? So let's all pretend that we are native speakers, and how do you think that sentence would be pronounced? Number 2.
I'll try.
Okay.
He's going to fly to Chicago next week.
Yes. So usually, for instance, this was a long function word to start. I mean, there are more than one function words, but there was to make it weak. So, for instance, I would say it could be he's gonna fly. Maybe. Have you seen that usually they link going to and change it to gonna? So maybe, who knows? That is right. Thank you. Number 3, maybe who's there? Fernando Navarro, are you there? Yes.
Yes.
Could you read number 3? Just pretend you're a native speaker.
Okay. I don't understand this chapter of the book.
Okay, good. So of the book, if we try to pronounce it weekend, it could be of the book. So yeah, it's interesting. So yes, no, we're not gonna read them all because it would be really long. But now you know that usually function words are the ones that are weakened when we speak. So we're gonna practice. We're gonna practice this speech. So I'm gonna move to Agenda Web. I'm gonna ask you to tell me if you can listen to this, please. Can you listen to it?
No.
No,
we
miss.
cannot.
No? Okay. So I'm gonna try to share my screen again. So I'm gonna share it with audio. So let's try. Let's try. Let's hope it doesn't freeze again. Yeah, it is frozen again. Okay. Share screen. How can we make it? Because it is really important for you to practice the speech. So if it doesn't work, I'm going to share you the link and you will have to listen to it on your own because the idea here is that you pronounce it as you think it should sound. And then we were supposed to listen to the audio, but it's not really working. So let's check here. Can you hear anything now? No?
No, miss.
No? Okay, so I'm gonna share the link and I will ask you to listen to it, but not right now. So first I'm gonna write it in the chat box. Nothing is working today. Incredible. Okay.
Don't worry, miss.
Yes, this happened. Yeah. But it's okay. So you have a link one. So the first one would be meeting. It's the second audio, okay? So if you can access the audio in a couple of minutes, first we will try to do a short role play on this. So who would like to be A?
I don't know, maybe me. I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. And who would like to be B? Maybe a girl, or maybe not. It doesn't. Okay, thank you, Daniela. Go on. Try to pronounce it as if you were a native English speaker.
So, hi. Is your name Mia?
Yes, my name is Mia. Are you Robin?
Yes, I am. I am Robin.
Finally, the infamous Robin. I've heard so much about you that I feel like I already know you.
Oh no! I hope they have positive thing to say.
Don't worry, all of the stories were good. How were you able to find me so quickly?
It was a pretty easy to no. It was pretty easy to find the beautiful woman in a red dress next to the function. No,
Fountain.
fountain.
Yes.
Sorry.
Don't worry.
Hi, I was mute. Well, I guess that kind of narrowed it down.
Mia, could you? No. Could I interest you? Could I interest you in some lunch down in the street at my favorite cafe? My favorite cafe.
Yes, that's great. Go on.
Yes, it is a great day for a little walk and some lunch.
Thank you, guys. That was great. Very natural. Now I will ask you to go into the link and listen to the audio. Okay. If you cannot listen to it, then you can listen to it later. That's fine. But try to do it now so it's fresh and you know how the real pronunciation of it is.
Is the second one or the first one?
It's the second one. Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the second link in the chat box. Could you listen to it?
I'm trying to open the page, but my computer is a bit slow.
Okay. Can you access the link?
It's charging. Yes.
Okay.
I have a.
Don't worry.
I'm going to mute myself to listen to it, and then I will let you know.
Sure, thank you. So everyone, please try to go to the links and listen to it. Not only Julie and Daniela, please. Everyone. Are you ready?
No, I'm not ready, but I almost finished.
Okay, you only have to listen to the first, well, in this case, to the second audio. Okay?
Then I'm ready.
Yes, it was the first one. We will do the conversation for the second audio and then the third one. Okay, thank you. So let's continue with the second conversation. Who would like to be letter A? Maybe William, are you there? I don't see him. So maybe Sebastián Salas? Okay. Nelson, are you there?
Yes, teacher, I'm here.
Would you like to read the letter A? Yes, would you mind?
Of course.
Okay, and let's see who's there to be letter B. Maybe Isabel, are you there? No. Gabriela Sasso? Or Isabel? Yeah, you're there. Yes. Great. Would you mind being B? Can you read it? Okay, thank you. So go on.
Excuse me, Professor. I have to talk to you about why my homework didn't get done.
What happened you didn't get it done?
I had to watch a football game instead.
Well, you had more than one day. Couldn't you have fit it?
You're silent, Fernando. Oh, no, yeah. Isabel, sorry. There, go on.
Really?
Yes. I think you stopped talking in fit it. Or maybe it was my audio. That's fine.
So I'm going to read again.
Okay.
Well, you had more than one day. Couldn't you have fit it in on another day?
Yes, I think so.
Either way, I only allow one missed assignment per semester. When will you be turning the makeup in?
I'll make it up next week.
Fine, but it cannot happen again if you want an A in the class.
Okay, I can do that.
Remember that you are in college now.
Thank you. Yeah, so that's great. So before you listen to this audio, do you know why it says I'll make it up next week? Do you know why that word? Or this one? This is even more clear. Like when will you be turning the makeup in? Do you know why they use that word instead of the paper? Okay, so that one is a synonym. It's a synonym, could say. It's another word to refer to the late assignment that this person was supposed to turn in. So the makeup, it's a way of saying well, yes, it's another way of referring to the assignment. Okay, so it's a word that it's not usually the ones that you would learn in English classes. It's more or less a word that it's used by native speakers and in a more like relaxed context. Okay, so I will give you a couple of minutes and please listen to the audio. This is the first script, yes. So please listen to it. Okay, were you able to listen to it?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Let's do the last one. So, who'd like to be letter A?
I can, miss.
Oh, there you are. Okay, you can be letter A, and who's there? Who can be B? It can be a person that already did it. That's fine.
I can.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Daniela. Go on.
Okay. I need to get a passport.
The first things you need to do is to go to the post office and get an application.
After I fill it out, where do I take it?
You need to take your application to a specially designed post office. They will help you to mail it to the proper place.
How do I know where these agencies are?
They are listed online. All you need to do is put in your zip code.
Will I need to bring anything else?
You also need to bring your original birth certificate and 2 pictures. Look at the website for details.
What if I need a visa?
You only need a visa for certain countries. Contact that particular consulate for details.
Thank you. That was great. Thank you to both of you. Now, I will ask you to listen to this last audio, and then we will go on a short break. So first, listen to it. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Thank you. So we will go on a short break now, 10 minutes, and we will continue the class. So would be at, yes, 6:01 or 6:02. We will start the class again. So go and rest your mind.
Okay. Thank you, Miss.
No worries.